Hello everybody. What the hell just happened? Hello everybody. My name is Zoe Rebekah. Welcome back to my channel. And it is 5:30 on Sunday, December 30th, and this video is going to be me trying a fear food of mine while discussing, like, you know, the past year and my goals and thoughts about the new upcoming year. It's gonna be nice and chill. We're gonna have a nice, you know, relaxed conversation, me and my camera. So yeah, so here's my dad here to support me for my first bite. Here we have a Beyond Burger. It's a vegan burger, and we also have some caramelized onions on here that he made for me, some spinach and some pickles and ketchup. I think my number one, like, fear, like, very general fear nutrient is fat. I think I've always been scared of it. It's just, I'm just terrified of it, and I need to eat more of it according to professionals, and I'm scared of it.
But you also understand intellectually that there's a difference between good fats and bad fats.
Yeah, I understand a lot of things logically that my irrational part of my mind kind of overshadows it and prevents me from acting on healthy things.
But the good news is that what you're about to eat is a prime example of good fat. And it's plant-based fat, fits into your vegan lifestyle. So it's something that's actually made for you.
Yeah.
It's, you know, a high-fat item that you can fit into your diet, and it'll help you gain the weight you need to gain.
And it has a lot of protein in it too.
Yes, it does.
A lot of protein. I'm not as scared of protein as fat. It's just, I guess, like, the word fat is like daunting.
I think you just need to have, I want a Beyond Burger because it tastes good and it's good for me.
Yeah.
Why identify, you know, what's good about it for you, and just enjoy the taste of it and know it's good for you.
Yeah, so I'm gonna cut it. And I didn't have anything. I was gonna make something on the side, but it just seemed a little bit overwhelming to me right now. We'll get there. And if I'm still hungry after I'm done with this, I'll eat something else. But for now, I didn't want to, like, have a lot, because I feel like it would be a little bit overwhelming for me right now. So we're just gonna start with this. I think that's fair.
You're gonna do the Guy Fieri showing the inside of the burger? Look at that.
It looks like a burger.
100% plant-based.
Yes, this is totally plant-based. And I have it on an Ezekiel English muffin, which I enjoy. They're super healthy. It's super healthy for you. Because everything on here I know is healthy for me, but it doesn't mean it's not scary. And I know that this is probably, like, not the highest level of you know, fear in a food for me, but I think it's a good place to start. I think it is.
Yeah, we'll get there.
There are a lot of foods that I'm just like, I don't even want to, like, think about it because it scares me so much. We will get there. We will get there when I'm comfortable, but that doesn't mean this is not scary. And I think it's a good place to start. So let's take the first bite, and then my dad is going to leave, and then we can talk about other stuff.
I'd back up a little so you make sure you get the whole bite in.
Okay.
Or turn the camera.
Alright, I'm gonna bring the plate over here.
Well, no scrunchy, gross face. That's a good start. No, like, oh.
It's not bad, it's just in my head.
Well, don't feel you need to, you know, you have any time limit on eating it. Eat it nice and slow, one bite at a time. Bite one's already good. Does it taste good?
I feel bad for cutting you off. Like,
No, you're cool.
I feel like you're...
I'm good. I'm staying out of the background. I'm your sidekick. How's it taste?
It's good.
Alright, well, if it tastes good, then you'll keep eating it, and before you know it, it'll be gone, and the fear will be gone.
And then I'll think about it for the rest of the night, and I'll feel, I'll feel guilty about it. And
Well,
I'll
don't.
weigh myself 10 times. And
That's part of getting over the fear.
I think
And with that, I'm going to excuse myself and let Zoe do her thing while I go do my thing.
Thank you for your emotional support and for helping me.
Anytime.
Hugs! Alright, let's chat.
But eat it all.
Okay. So I'm not gonna put any sort of pressure on myself for this video at all. Like, I'm not giving myself a time limit, because sometimes I'm like, oh my god, I'm rambling too much, it's too long, like, blah, blah, blah. I don't really care right now. I'm just gonna talk, and I don't really, like, this is gonna be a mukbang, but, like, I don't really like mukbangs, like, where people just sit and eat and there's no actual content to it. So I'm gonna take a bite, chew it, and I'll probably like cut that out a little bit, but I want this to be an actual content, and this is like a good way for me to distract myself and not try to think about how daunting this is for me to eat, if that makes sense. Because you guys, I'm talking to you guys, talking to my camera is my comfort, and gotta balance out. Like obviously for the new year, my theme for my goals and probably my January videos will be stepping outside my comfort zone and trying to push myself a little bit so that just to benefit myself and to benefit my viewers and everything. But as you guys know, I'm a strong believer that balance is key, and while I still want to step outside my comfort zone, I don't want to step so outside my comfort zone that I don't allow myself to be comfortable at all. So you guys are my supporters, and I feel comfortable and supported by you guys while I do something that is uncomfortable. Since my eating disorder got really bad, I have been uncomfortable eating around people or having people watch me eat at all. I'm trying to like get rid of that fear, but I'm not going to move on the other end of the extreme and just make a bunch of videos of me eating. Like I said, I'm not really a fan of that kind of content. Honestly, I used to watch mukbangs to do it I used to use them in unhealthy ways that I'm not going to be specific about. I'm not trying to give anybody any ideas here, but I used to watch them to do unhealthy things to myself in terms of food. So I am gonna not do that. I'm just not gonna watch those kind of videos anymore for my own good. But let's stop talking about food, because I don't really like talking about food. So let's start. I want to do kind of like a reflection of this year. This video is probably gonna be a little bit all over the place, but like I said, this is so casual. We're just kind of like talking, you know, like friends, because you guys are my friends. You guys are my only friends. Okay, so let's talk about this year. I want to kind of reflect on this year because I think self-reflection is important. As you guys saw in my a long-awaited apology video, I was kind of reacting. It was a self-reflection and kind of reacting to some of my old videos and stuff. And I was talking about how much I think self-reflection is important. So I'm gonna reflect on this year because a lot of it was pretty shitty. I'm not gonna lie, this year was not a good year at all. I mean, there are still some things, like I'm so used to only looking at, I'm such a pessimist, I'm such a cynical person because I'm so depressed. And I've always looked at just the negative side of things, and I still do it a lot. I'm not gonna bullshit, I do it a lot. But I think that for me to be a good, responsible social media influencer, I want to influence my viewers positively and say that even if something seems like there's nothing that good that came out of it, I don't know if you guys heard that, but I think my dad was just screaming. A lunatic. Anyway, even if you think that nothing good can come out of this, or nothing good came out of this, try to push yourself a little bit to see if something positive did come out of it. I mean, sometimes there's just things that are just like, I can't find anything, and that's okay. Honestly, I get the same way. I mean, obviously a good thing that came out of it was that I made my first film this year. Like, it's a short film, but the other students and I worked so hard on it, and we're all very happy with the outcome of it. So that is something that positive that did happen this year. My summer was actually not bad, because the past 2 summers before that were miserable. I didn't plan anything for myself, and I sat alone, like in my room, like the entire summer, like depressed. I didn't do anything. And this year I actually did stuff, and it very much benefited me and my mental health. So that is something good that came out of this year. I mean, obviously this year in January is when I did this. I don't really want to say it because I don't like saying it. And so I went to a treatment center for that for a while. I went to another treatment center in October. My mental health, it's been a very rough year for my mental health and my eating disorder, and I'm excited. I'm so excited to get rid of this year, honestly. I think a lot of people had a rough year this year. It's been a rough year in the world in general, I think. Even in the freaking YouTube community, there's been so much drama. Oh my god, it's been a mess this year. Like I said, there's still good things that came out of it, like in the YouTube community, and there are still obviously always good things that happen in the world, but sometimes the negative could just really overshadow the positive. And I'm not gonna be like, I'm not trying to be like one of those like super like peppy YouTubers that's like always saying all these inspirational things and acting like life is beautiful. Like, no bitch, I hate life. But I'm struggling. You guys know how much I'm struggling, but I'm trying to I feel like if I just keep talking about negative stuff, I just keep talking about my life sucks, this year sucked, that like it's not gonna help me, and it's not gonna help anybody that's watching it. I mean, obviously this was a huge year for my channel, and I'm so happy with that. In my a long-awaited apology video, you guys should watch that, or if you haven't already, go watch it. I'm actually really proud on it. I worked hard on it. I mean, I don't upload videos that I'm not proud of, but I really like it, so go watch it. I was talking about how, like, I was watching one of my videos from November, and it said I had 10K. I'm already at, like, let's check. Like, I never even know anymore. Like, I'm almost not at 11. And now I'm at 45,000, and obviously it's over a year later, but that's still a huge difference, and I couldn't be more grateful. And I hope that pattern continues. I hope I grow even more this year. I hope I continue to grow. And I'm hoping, my goal is to get, I posted this on, I think, in other videos and community posts and comments. I'm trying to get to 50,000 subscribers by my birthday. My birthday is February 10th, 2003. Why did I say my year? My birthday's February 10th. It's my 16th birthday this upcoming February. I'm excited. Done with being 15. So done. That's honestly how I felt about 14 too. 14 was by far worse than 15, but 15 was still not good. I mean, there have been some people that have told me that 16 can be a turning point, but obviously it depends on each person. But I think 16 is like when you really start to mature. Like, you really start to be a more grown-up person, and I look forward to that. I always look forward to being more mature, because I always try to be really mature, but then sometimes, obviously, involuntarily, my uncontrollable, like totally reasonable 15-year-old immature brain can come out, which happens with everybody. So even if I'm trying to be mature, it still comes out sometimes, and I understand that, and that's why, but I still always strive to be mature and have a more grown-up outlook on life and mindset, and strive to learn more. And so as I grow, I'm excited. That's why I'm excited to age and grow more. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited to work on more videos, obviously. And I'm just trying to keep a positive outlook. I think logically, New Year's is arbitrary. Like, it's not any different. It's just a different number on the calendar. But I am still going to use it as an opportunity to reset and set goals and stuff. And like I said, for a theme of my goals for this year is kind of stepping outside my comfort zone, because I've always struggled with that, and I keep like saying it, but I'm really honestly worried that I'm gonna keep saying it and then I'm not actually gonna do it. So I might need some help. I might need some help from you guys. I might need some help from my family. I might need some help from whoever I can find that would be willing to help me. I'm obviously, like I said, I'm also trying to not rely on other people as much, because I do that a lot, but at the same time, I'm going to need help, and that's okay. People need help. People need social interaction, and there are just some things that when you see it from another person's perspective and you get suggestions from another person, it really opens your eyes. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. Balance is key. So yeah, I'm excited to do that. I'm excited right now. Like I said, I'm really worried that I'm gonna keep saying it and then it's not actually gonna happen. But I'm gonna try my best, I'm gonna do my best, and that's all that anyone can really ask for, including myself. Gotta be realistic, you know? Like, so I can keep like saying I wanna do it, but also at the same time, I wanna be realistic and say like, okay, don't like, you know what I mean? Like, don't like set unrealistic goals for yourself, because then you're just gonna be disappointed when you don't reach them, even though logically you know that they're not realistic. So don't even make them to begin with. But I'm gonna continue to do well at try to do well in school, keep trying to make quality content, upload as frequently as I can without stressing myself out too much, because you guys know I struggle with that. Have a balance of being productive and healthy, but at the same time have a healthy balance of being able to treat myself and relax, because I'm like, guys know I say this all the time, but I never give myself a freaking break. I always am like, Zoe, you need to be doing something, because if I'm not doing anything, I feel worthless. So I use work to make myself feel like I have purpose and make me feel like I have value and stuff. So when I don't do anything, I feel so worthless, and when I don't do anything, my depression really comes out, and then I sink in deeper and deeper, and then it's really hard to get myself out of it. So to avoid that, I always just keep working, and then the anxiety comes in. Anxiety and depression, they're always linked together, but they are exact opposites. Like, they're exact opposites of they're both extreme in completely different ways, if that makes sense. So I need to learn how to have a healthy balance between, you know, working and being productive, and so that can help with the depression, but then also not pushing myself to always be working and to never give myself a break to avoid anxiety. So yeah, like I said, I'm really worried about just like saying these things and then not actually doing them, but I'm going to do my best. And I feel like I did get this comment a couple times, and I totally agree with her. It's just really hard for me because it's like, like I said, logically I can acknowledge things, but I really struggle to actively do things. So this girl keeps commenting saying like, Zoe, you gotta stop making promises because then you're putting that pressure on yourself. And I'm like, I know, I agree with you, and then I still keep doing it. And I'm like, and then she comments again like, Zoe, you said you agreed with me on this, why are you still doing it? I'm like, I don't know. But like I said, I do agree with that comment. Like, Zoe, stop promising things. Stop like telling people that new video coming, and then you're like, I'm sorry, I can't get it up. Like, stop telling people that there's gonna be a video if you're not 100% sure that there's gonna be a video. So I'm gonna try to stop doing that, but I'm still going to. But at the same time, I'm saying this now, so I feel like you guys need to hold me to it. You guys need to remind me, Zoe, remember your goals. Remember that I always have to remind myself, I have my audience and I always want to be a positive influence. So you guys are my motivation, you really are. But I also need to learn, like, and I've said this in another video, I was talking to my therapist about it. Right now, because I've always struggled to really care about myself, and I still am really struggling with caring about myself. So I use external motivations, and that would be you guys, YouTube, other things, and I struggle with internal motivation and doing it for myself, and that is something I really need to work on. But right now, I think external motivation is really what's getting me through it, and right now, it's not unhealthy, so I'm using it. I also think I also overanalyze everything. I think I'm overanalyzing everything I'm saying right now. But hi, I'm Zoe, nice to meet you. I hate my anxiety. And I saw this comment once, and I thought it was like just great that someone commented on one of my videos. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I know that it was like, you seem very mature for your age, and with intelligence comes anxiety. And I was like, I couldn't agree with that more. Like, I don't want to be like all narcissistic and think that I'm like smarter than everyone. Like, no. But I do think I am an intelligent person. That's like one thing I do give myself credit for, is that I do think that I give good advice, and I do think that I'm a pretty intellectually intelligent person. I don't know if that's redundant. It's probably redundant. Oh well. I haven't been to school in a little while. Give me a break. So that is something I do give myself credit for, and I totally agree with that comment. Whoever commented that, thank you so much. I totally agree with that, and it definitely stuck with me. So I always like to think of, because I'm a pretty intelligent person, I like to think about a lot of different perspectives and sides of each thing. Like, I try not to look at things super biased, and I'm always like, okay, so I'll start with saying like, this is my viewpoint on this, and then I'll think about other perspectives, and then I'm like, wait, but did you consider this and this and this and this and this? And then I'm thinking about all these different perspectives to keep it unbiased, but then there's all these different things that go into it, and I'm like, I can't, like, then I get just so overwhelmed, and I don't even know what opinion I have, what viewpoint I have on that thing anymore, because there's just so many, you know. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? I also say that a lot. I'm like, I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying, but it's because I'm anxious, because I don't know if people are understanding what I'm saying, and then I get comments saying that, like, Zoe, I totally understand what you're saying, I don't know why you keep saying that. Hi. I'm gonna take a bite of my burger. I'm a little bit more than halfway done, guys. This is actually very helpful for me. Also, something I've been struggling with for like, especially the past week, is that I feel like because I feel like every day I put more pressure on myself. I don't know why. It's just I put so much freaking pressure on myself, and I set my standards of myself so high, so unrealistically high, that I feel like everything I do just isn't good enough for myself. I'm like, I literally, like, a couple days ago, I was like watching my videos going, these are all trash. I hate my videos. Why do people watch these? I hate myself. You should stop making YouTube videos because you suck. This is trash. And then I was crying because I felt like so worthless and I hated myself so much. And my dad came in and he was like, Zoe, why would people watch the videos if they were trash? And I'm like, like I could not think of that logically at the time. I was like, I don't care. I hate myself, blah, 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 blah. All these irrational things. And my dad's like, Zoe, your videos are good. Why? Again, why would people watch them? Why would the same people keep watching them and like get excited as when you upload if the videos were trash? And I'm like, I don't know. So I'm trying to like keep that in my head too, because I keep struggling with that. And so I kept like posting these community posts about that, and people were like, Zoe, it's okay, relax, stop putting so much pressure on yourself. And I'm like, I can't not, because I don't know anything else. And that's where stepping outside your comfort zone comes in, because I feel like my comfort zone is all negativity. My comfort zone is my depression. My comfort zone is my anxiety, because it's all I've ever known. And obviously things that are different are uncomfortable and scary, and that is something that I need to work on in this new year. And people were like, Zoe, take a little break, clear your head, stop stressing out. And I'm like, okay. So I just tried to relax for the past couple days. I watched my videos again, and I'm like, okay, you know what, these are actually pretty good. Zoe, give yourself some fucking credit. So I'm gonna try to continue to have that mindset in the new year, but without trying to, because I feel like if you try too hard, it just doesn't come naturally, and it kind of pushes you away from it, you know? Again, anxiety right now, I'm very overwhelmed with all these different perspectives on things, and it sucks, it's uncomfortable. And other things that I want to kind of step outside my comfort zone, I want to try new things, I want to be more open-minded. I actually do think I have been becoming more open-minded as I've gotten older and more mature, because for a long time, and I still am to an extent, I've always been pretty rigid and not flexible and closed-minded because of, you know, my obsessive compulsive disorder and my anxiety. I'm sure you guys are like, why do you keep blaming everything on your mental illnesses? Like, I don't want to blame everything on mental illnesses. It's just the reality. Like, right now, because they're so out of control and there's so much to all of them, there's just so much going on in my mind, I can't control it. And that's why I take medication. And that's why I go to therapy, to learn how to control it and to learn how to, you know, organize my thoughts a little bit more. But right now, they're a little out of control, and they kind of control everything because they're out of control, or out of my control. And obviously no one else can control it, so they're out of control. And so they control everything in my life. So because of those mental illnesses, I've always been very rigid, which I've gotten better. I need to do this at this time, I need to do this at this time, and if my routine gets broken, then I freak out. And that is something that I've already started to get better with, a lot better with, and I want to continue to do that in the new year and continue to improve in that aspect as well. I'm always looking to improve on everything. I never want to just say, I never want to settle. That's something that my parents always taught me, especially when it comes to like relationships and stuff like that. Like, don't just settle, you know? You always gotta be open-minded, and you always gotta strive to learn new things about people, about history, about anything. Whether it's politics, education, entertainment, anything, always strive to learn. And that's where I'm at. And that's what I'm gonna continue to do in the new year. Look, I'm almost done. I have this much left. And I obviously want to continue to try new foods, and to, even though it's always going to be there, it's never going to completely go away, I still want to try to my abilities, defeat this battle and to kill this fucking bitch named Anna who's in my head controlling how I feel about myself. Yeah, I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to try to, you know, I think I've pretty much covered everything. If I think of more things, I will say them in future videos. So yeah, I'm gonna try not to stress myself out about when this video is gonna be up. I think this is gonna be my first video of 2019. This is being filmed on December 30th, 2018, and I think this is gonna be my first video of 2019. So happy New Year, everybody. That burger was thick. I am really full now. Probably a little bit more full than I would like to be, but that's part of the recovery process, is sometimes being physically uncomfortable as well as mentally uncomfortable. So yeah, that's where I'm gonna end this video. If you guys liked it, give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell, and share this video with my and share this video and my channel to those you think might be interested, and leave me comments down below. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what your goals for the new year are. Let me know what videos you want to see in the new year. If you just any ideas or any thoughts or anything that you guys want to share. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Love you. Bye.